So we are going to go through the tapping procedure, the whole process. This is a follow along together. You can pop it on and go through it and you'll have done one complete process of the tapping. So sitting comfortably, feet flat on the floor, spine nice and relatively straight, shoulders relaxed. And we're going to take a couple of breaths just to settle into the body. So just breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. One more settling breath. Then we raise the right hand just comfortably and relaxed in front of the body. Using the four fingers of the left hand, we just bring pressure tapping onto the right hand. So the side of the right hand, that little karate chop spot. You might like to lower the gaze or just to allow the eyes to fully rest. As we just bring this tapping pressure in, not too hard, not too soft, for about 20 seconds. The next point is just above the eyebrows, 2 fingers from each hand, just bringing some tapping pressure to each of these points. Allowing the breath to deepen, soften. The next point is just on the edge of the eyes, so not on the temples, but just the corner point of the eyes. Just tapping. My pace is reasonably fast. You might like it a little slower for you. And just regular, consistent pressure. And the next spot is just below the eye socket. Middle point of the eye, bottom of the eye socket, top of the cheekbone. The next point is just below the nose and above the top lip. Just in that spot in between, continuing to use the 2 fingers on each hand. Deepening the breath. Next spot is just below the bottom lip and above the bottom of the chin, right in the middle there. Might allow the shoulders to drop. Notice the feet on the floor. And bring 4 fingers of each hand to just below the collarbone, so like the midpoint of the collarbones. You might notice thoughts, just allow them to be there, to drift off, and to bring the awareness back to the tapping and the breath. And the next point is the second last rib. So for this one, hands can either be out to the side or we can cross them over the body. So roughly second last rib, just bringing that pressure there into the body. It's a little more pressure perhaps than on the other spots on this one. Sometimes you can feel a little nausea for some people, especially if there has been a lot of anxiety. So just notice that. And the next spot is the very middle top of the head. So as though you had a center part in the hair, 4 fingers from each hand, just bringing that tapping into there. Allowing the breath to deepen. And the last spot is the outside of the left hand. The left hand resting in front of the body. 4 fingers of the right hand just tapping. I started to notice the heart rate slow. The body might be starting to feel heavy. And just going back to any one of those points that you feel particularly drawn to. So there'll be one that you'll just feel like you want to do again. Just going back to that spot. Bringing some pressure there. And continuing for 3 final breaths. So as you complete that final 3rd breath, just slowing the hands down, just resting them on the lap. And then we really want to notice how this settles into the body. You might feel quite heavy in the body, very grounded. I often feel very tired. It's like all the anxiety, all the tension is just left, and I want to lie down and have a little sleep. So really just let that settle in. Just noticing. There's no wrong or right. We're just really noticing. You can stay in this resting, noticing state as long as you would like to. To come out of this, I usually like to wake the mind and the eyes and the brain up by bringing the palms of the hands together, generating a little bit of warmth. So the eyes are still closed. But then we bring the warmth of the palms of the hands, we place them over the eye sockets. We notice the darkness behind the hands and the eyelids, and then we gently start to blink the eyes into the hands, warming the eyes up to the light, and then just taking a nice big stretch into the body. Just taking a little look around to notice what you can see, what you can feel, what you can hear, and then just noticing the effects of the practice. Thank you.